Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Diecast Alfie. Anyone who's been watching, apologies for my last video which cut out when at the end, and it was the end, so you didn't miss anything. I was only waffling anyway, moaning as usual. But it cut out with the 27-minute battery thing with Canon, which happens in Europe apparently. Now, if I was clever, I could stitch it together on one of these app things, whatever. But CapCut is the one that I use. But I've never sussed it out, only because I've never tried, because it's too much like hard work at my age. I'm 58, you know. And basically, yeah, something to do with the licensing with Canon. It cuts out at 27 minutes, which to be honest with you suits me, because I've waffled on long enough by that time anyway. So, you know what I mean? I'm happy. But that's why I rushed through the video, which I say apologies for that. But anyway, let's move on. Today we're going to be looking at the 997. Let's have a look. 997 Jaguar C-X75. Let's get it in closer. Test car. Licensing on the back. UPC on the bottom left if you want to take a still shot. And TSM logo on the top left. Okay, now I don't know why, but why don't Mini GT do better pictures on the box? Because that looks garbage, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't look garbage. I mean, the car looks beautiful, but there's no colour popping out. There's nothing. But anyway, whatever. That's that one. Bit of arm there. The 826 Nissan Fairlady Z. That's Americano. Z if you're in England, in Europe. And it's the LB Nation Works Ikazuchi yellow. Now that's popping. That's a nice yellow popping picture. Details on the back, same but different. Nissan Corporation officially licensed product, that's what we like. Bottom left UPC, top right TSM models, official logo. Okay, bit of arm again, you like a bit of arm. The 854 IMSA Chevrolet Corvette Z06 GT3R 2024 IMSA Daytona, 24 hours. Corvette racing by Pratt Motorsports. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? Right, let's have a look. Oh, official logos on the back there. Take a still shot if you so wish of the bottom left. Details UPC. Left hand drive, that one I've just noticed. Top left TMC. 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 Do you know what I was thinking of? Them TCM. Oh no, it was TCR. Total Control Racing. That was something from the 80s, like a little miniature scale electric. Oh god, they were brilliant, but you couldn't keep them on the track, they were that quick. Okay, the GM logo there. Official General Motors trademarks. License at the bottom. Okay, so where are we going to start? I'll tell you where we're going to start. We're going to start with this Jaguar C-X75 test car there. Right, I'm going to get in closer. Now look at that carbon there. The whole car is carbon. The whole car. Now I'm colourblind, sick of telling people that. But I think that's green. I don't know. It could be something else. Someone will put in the comments, I'm sure. To me, that kind of has a hint of green on it. Absolutely beautiful wheels on it. I love them wheels. Gorgeous. But if you look at the... Ooh, look at that OCD, it's got to be in the middle. Look at them alloys. Absolutely gorgeous. I think right in the centre, my eyes are working this morning, there's a Jaguar logo right in on the hub nut thing, whatever you call it. Beautiful air intakes there. Beautiful lines. Look at the lines going down there, streamlined. Yeah, left hand drive, that one. Gorgeous. Three wheels, as you would expect very well from Mini GT. They don't all, but that's normally the tyres. Jaguar badge right in the middle of the radiator. Nice inserted acrylic headlamps. It's actually a lovely car, this. And like I was saying on the box, it's garbage on the box. Now down there, I don't know if it's there. Yeah, you can see the little grill in the air vent thing on the bonnet. Look at that carbon. Gorgeous. Little shark's fin aerial, I think it is. Jaguar in the engine bay. See it there? Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, very impressed with that. And you know, after seeing that box, it's so dull. It's like, oh God. Yeah, really. Someone's going to tell me the proper colour of that, but I as I say, with being colour blind, I'm a bit. It just looks weird. Could just be grey, slate grey. I don't know. Look at the tiny, tiny Jaguar badge there on the grille. It's tiny. Absolutely superb. Whoever had the job of sticking that on has got a good eye. It looks bang on. Right in the centre. Beautiful. Yeah, very nice model. Complemented with good lighting. I've got the hiccups here. I've just had an egg sandwich because I take my tablets at early morning o'clock, and if I don't have anything to eat within an hour, I start my head goes doolally, which isn't much different to normal. But look at the air vents on there, just behind the you see them at the top. Got them at the bottom on the door sill, and at the top there on the where the rear window would be. That's gorgeous. Very aerodynamically thingamajigged. Lovely, lovely back end. Could have done with a number plate. Yeah, could have done. Really, really would have set it off gorgeous. Inserted acrylic rear cluster brake indicator lights. You see it there. Yeah, I did notice on that last bit, my last 3 videos. I do them in clusters, you see. I did 3 videos together. That's it was a bit dark, so I'm hoping I've got the lighting a bit better on this one. I changed all my setup because it had been that long I couldn't remember. It's just like when I put the videos on, like my thumbnails. I think I was saying at the beginning I use CapCut, but I forgot. I couldn't even. YouTube had changed as well. They'd locked my profile out somehow. Don't ask me how, because they'd updated on the internet and something had happened. It took me an hour to get into my account. I thought someone had hacked it. Ugh. But somehow I got back into it by accident. Look at that. And this is the only problem with, again, putting lighting on. I've put lighting on. You can see it shining back. What do you do? Beautiful car though, that. Really, really get in the middle. Yeah, really happy with that one. Okay. I'm trying to right, okay, let's get that one done. And we're gonna now go for, get my arm out of the way. We're now gonna go for the Nissan Fairlady Z LB Nation Ikazuchi yellow. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of them cars that I always say, I look at the box and I think, yeah, very uninspiring. I've got it out and it's absolutely gorgeous. Should have known better really, because some of the others, because this isn't the first rodeo for this casting, and I've got that one in the big box. I brought it back from Thailand, the Nissan Z Nation Works, whatever it is. It comes in a big box, done it with a magazine. Not even opened it yet. It's too big. But there's a car there. I think that's got a 23 in it. Anyway, look at the yellow on that. That's gorgeous. I love them wheels. Get forward there. Love them wheels. Love the tampos. Very, very crisp. What does it say? PMCS. Don't know what that means on the back. NGK. That's the spark plugs in it. Does that say I don't know, Advan tyres? Are they tyres Advan? I ain't got a clue. What do I know? I'm 58. I like the cars. I am into all the racing stuff, but I don't get to watch it because, well, we don't have it all here unless I suppose you've got satellite and what have you. Look at that. Beautiful body kit over the wheel arches, etc. I love them spoke wheels, by the way. Gorgeous. Lovely black bonnet. Liberty walk across the front windscreen. Nice louvered bonnet. Air outtakes. Yeah, love that black over the wheel arches. Very crystal clear headlamps either side. Acrylic inserted. What does that say? I think that says Advan again. On the right on the corner. Don't know. Right, let's have a look at that front end. That's nice, isn't it? Very, very nice. Nice Nissan badge right in the centre. Let's try and get that. Yeah, very, very nice. Let's come out a bit. Yeah. So I've had a dirty, smelly egg sandwich with mayonnaise. Them eggs stink the fridge out. Woof. Look at that, gorgeous. I don't know if it's coming out as nice on the camera as it is here, sat in front of me. Love that, I love them wheel arches, the black. Presume 23 is his race number. Gorgeous. That is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Oh, nice twin exhaust. Still no number plate. I wish they'd. Well, I know it's a race car, so you're not going to get a number plate, but you know, something, anything, anything. Nice acrylic inserted brake clusters. Lovely sloping roof. Little spoiler built into the body. Nice Nissan badging. Right smack bang in middle again. Ooh, what's that? Oh, like underneath that, it's like rivet. I thought there was a blemish then, but like little rivets underneath the spoiler. You see them? Yeah, beautiful. That really nice, lovely yellow paint on that. I must be on a slope. It keeps. Oh, I know what it is. It's because I'm leaning on the table, so the table's sloping down. Right. A bit of gubbins on the bottom. I like a bit of gubbins. Nice bit of exhaust there. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Right, let's put that back down. I'll just have a look on the Jaguar. We didn't look at the bottom, so let's have a look at the bottom of that. Nothing there, so just so you see it, under license, little bit of writing. It tells you now. It tells you on that one. Oh god, come on. Nissan Fairlady used under license. So now we're going to go for the piece de la resistance, the 854 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 GTR. There. Now for me, as you well know, I love a livery. That is absolutely stunning. Now I know we've seen various models of this. Not sure if the back end's different this, or maybe it's just my memory. I'm 58, so I might have forgot. And it's stunning. The Corvette Racing by Pratt Motorsports. What can I say? It's just a gorgeous machine. That I think these Corvettes, you know, are very underrated. I got a load of them Stars and Stripes Corvettes. I got about 10 of them, you know, in the blister packs. You know, as I say, anyone who knows me, you know, I buy a few things if I think I can make a few shilling. I'm not a scalper. Scalpers is something totally different. But which I'll come on to them in a minute. You know, scalpers are those that, you know, instantly buy up and try and double and treble the price. I can't stand that. I really don't like it. What I do, well, obviously the prices are going to go up for everybody with you know, with certain models over a year or 2 years. Said it 1,000 times. So if I buy something, you know, I invest a little bit of money, and sometimes I win and sometimes I lose, which is why I'm sat with bucketfuls of models in certain boxes. Now the Stars and Stripes one was one in question. You know, it just doesn't seem to have done anything. Why? It's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful model that is. And all I do, you see, I just use it, you know, if I make anything, even if it's a tenner, I'd use the money to buy my models to fund a few of my models. But of late, as we all know, eBay garbage, selling nothing. Anyway, just look at that. If you don't like that model, pack it in now. Look at the spoke wheels. Them tampos. Little fat boy Michelin man there. Mobile. All kinds of sponsorships. Let's have a look on the roof while we're not there. What does that say? Oshkosh. Oshkosh? What does that mean? No idea. Look, even just above the louvers on the engine bay, little Chevrolet Tampo. See it? Where me Tinga there. What a beautiful thing. I love the contrast with the little red wing mirrors. I think they're smart, them. I know we've had it before. Corvette across the front. windshield if you're American, windscreen if you're not. Obviously this is American there. Hey, my boy's doing good, isn't he, with the economy? I'll say no more, we'll not get political. I know a lot of you dirtbags get a little bit sensitive. Oh dear me. What's gone on with this world at all that you can't have a conversation amongst adults without everyone losing their mind? I find it hilarious. You know, when these lefty loonies just start losing the plot. I just think, I shake my head, man, and just think, oh my God, what's going on? Even the rivets around that windscreen, side window, look at the little rivets, and down the front window. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice inserted acrylic headlamps, darkened out. What's that? You can see the front fog light things, whatever they are, running lights. Bit tacky that actually. I'm not really the way they've done that. I don't know what they've done. Put like a little bit of a printy thing. Don't like that. But it's, I mean, you know, lovely pointed bonnet with a Chevy logo right down the middle. Absolutely gorgeous that, I tell you. Canards on the side. Yeah. Gorgeous. Yeah, as I say, if you don't like this, there's something wrong with you. Lovely. I mean, I get the fact that some people don't like the race liveries and they just like them clean. Just like I love race liveries, you might love clean, which, you know, that's fine, no problem at all. Everybody's to their own, but that is out the park. That's just stunning. Nice louvered out in for the engine bay. Look at the spoiler on that. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. What a gorgeous back end. You see, apart from that, the little bit of negativity I just said on the running lights, fog lights, whatever they are, this machine is gorgeous. Oh, absolutely stunning. Race number 3. Again, you see where we would normally have a number plate. Obviously you're not going to have a number plate, but a little bit of something there. Looks smart, really looks nice. Twin exhaust there. Lovely aerodynamic. Do you know, in my last video I couldn't remember the name of the thing at the bottom. I'm having a senior moment. I'm going to have to think of it now, you know, for next time. But I think that's slightly different to what we've seen. You know, look at it. What's going on here at all? Got them Ghostbusters things again I was talking about. Down there, you see, slightly different. Look at that spoiler. Gorgeous. Corvette written in the middle. Nice brake clusters. Gorgeous. Really, really well done that. Oh, smooth on the bottom, obviously. Slick tyres. Let's tip it that way so you can read it if you so wish. Under license. Okay, well that, we're coming up 24, so let's get that there. We'll get that there. 3 very different cars, but stunners in their own right. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I wish the people who watch who don't subscribe would subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it really, really helps me with the algorithms with YouTube. how's that? Yeah, it helps me with the algorithms with YouTube. And thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. I know a couple of you have commented, welcome back Alfie, and I do appreciate that. As I say, it wasn't intended, it was just the fact that I fell ill, because I'm 58, you know, and that's what happens. But I'm all fighting fit now, so I'm going to try and get as many videos as I can make before I go back to Thailand. But the idea last time was to record a few before I went, which I never got time, and release some slow release, but didn't happen. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you've liked what you've seen, and I do try, but can't please everybody. Okay, enjoy your hobby. Thanks for watching, take care, bye bye.